nothing better for me, and you know how I feel about this because of my relationship with referees, but there's nothing better than an insult that involves no swearing at all. There's like, if you can just keep it clean. I mean, freak maybe is a little bit maybe that, but just like they kept his swappers in the Tupperware box. I just think that's class.
No, mate. This goes back to when the early days in Ball Street, where the infamous comment, I will never forget. You know what it is already, isn't it, Jim? Mm. Who is this? This is obviously right, yeah. Who is this Specky Bellend giving his opinion?
My first ever troll. Not my last, of course, but certainly my first. I'll never forget it because I remember getting through a couple of videos and thinking, hang on a minute, they love me. I'm getting away with it. No one said a bad word yet, but surely it's coming. And then week three of the Weekender, it was called. There was, who's this Specky Bellend giving his opinion? But there's a swear word now. No, the other one was don't like this presenter. Get a new one.
Just like that. Just like that. And the thing is, the Specky Bellend one is still relevant. It still works.
Yeah, brilliant. So we're talking about really good insults that you could give to the ref without swearing, because that's the sort of dream move that we're looking to do here. Conor Robson said the best insult without swearing is the word clown.
I think clown would still get you sent off if you called him a clown.
You're a clown.
Do you not? But if Roy Keane ran up to the ref and went, "You're a clown! You're a clown!" I think that's dissent. I think you could go for that. Maybe. Jim, and, for those that don't, not everyone will know. But what was your tactic that getting in the ref's head?
I would suggest that you love this, don't you? I would suggest that a referee is out of their depth and lost.
You are lost.
You are lost, ref.
Imagine being lost at that level of football.
Ref, you are lost. You're so out of your depth. It's great, isn't it? It's a good one.
It's quite mean, Jake. It's quite mean.
It's quite, but it's within the confines of what I'm allowed to say. I'll go to a referee, you are lost. So you've basically got to say something. You've got to insult someone without really swearing or going too far with it.
Getting into the ref's head without getting sent off.
Exactly.
And just going up to him going, mate, you're lost. You're out of your depth. You are drowning here, mate. You are drowning.
Exactly. So,
that's perfect.
So if there is, because I'm playing football with Rory later today. And there is no referee actually, so it'll be interesting to see what he says. Do you know what, actually, last week we played football, Flav. Do you know what was really good fun? Roven was there, who a lot of you guys will know Roven from the kickoff, but we used to work with Roven as well at Ball Street.
Great footballer.
But we started talking about, I wonder if there's sort of certain phrases that you could try and get onto a football pitch and people wouldn't really understand, but it was actually just sounded like some of those, those insurance adverts that you hear like halfway through the day. And so we were like, and I didn't think about it. We were just joking before we went and played football. And then when we were playing football, Roven was in goal, and if I passed the ball to him, he'd pass it back to me, and he'd go, cash back. like little phrases. And I was going, terms and conditions apply, when I was playing the through ball, things like that. Anyway, always read the small print, I think Lawrence said at one point. Anyway, so W121 said this, ref insults. I always tell the ref, this is great. I always tell the ref on a Sunday, protect us or we'll have to protect ourselves.
What does it mean? We're going to battle we're going to start fighting or what? Is that what it means?
So it suggests they're not performing as required, and it's a low-key threat at the same time. I've never got a card from it. Really good.
It's good.
Really. Ref Diggs is really gathering steam here, and I'm really excited about it. For anyone who doesn't know, right at the start of this, we spoke about kind of as a centre midfielder, you're often in close proximity to the referee. You're trying to gain an advantage. How can you do that? Or if you're just frustrated and you want to let off some steam and get in the head of a referee, how can you do it without swearing? We were looking at words that can be used that don't involve swearing. Like I think we had donkey at one point, and clown was a good one as well.
Clown and donkey would get you sent off.
Yes, quite possibly.
You're a donkey. You are a donkey.
Yeah. If we are continuing on this theme of miming, I'm going to do another one for you now, Flav. This is sort of tiptoeing along the line of am I going to get booked for dissent or not? But ultimately, on a technical level, you can't book me for this. That's what we're looking at. We've got some absolute belters. So yeah, if you put one in last,
let's just repeat it. Jim's one is
you're lost. You're lost. Ref, you are lost, mate. Mate's quite important. Ref, you are lost, mate. Out of your depth. Out of your depth.
Because there's an element of concern there. It's
yeah. It's not a threat.
It's just getting in the heads of this. It's brilliant mind games.
It's so good. And it's not just me.
You are lost. Mate.
You are lost, Ref. It's so good. I absolutely, honestly, every one of these. If you can, often I read the comments and I'll laugh out loud, and that's when I know I've got a belter. Michael L. Bram. Whenever the referee starts to get annoying, I always used to say. Sorry. Whenever the ref starts to get annoying, I always used to say, "Ref, keep up." Implying that he's not good enough for the game. Then I'd walk past him a couple of times and say, that wasn't a good decision. Or that one. Or that one. It's a 3-part series. I love it.
I saw that and I liked that wasn't a good decision.
Yeah, or that one. Or that one. And it really just gets in his head, or her head. After the match, I walk over, shake his hand and say, great game. Is that your match ball? If he has the ball. Is that your match ball? So patronising. Is that your match ball? Very good.
What do you think of...
Who'd be a ref?
Yeah. What makes a referee? Is it someone who can't...
Tell me what makes a ref. Sorry.
Can't play, but wants to be involved. Because it's like what? It's not fun, is it? You're missing out on all the fun bit. And what your job is to spoil everyone else's fun. So what kind of person becomes a ref? Don't get it.
Yeah, it is odd.
And at that level, obviously, like at schoolboy level, it's horrible.
Do you know what? That's a great question for if you are a ref. Good luck to you. But what personality traits do you generally see in refs? Like what?
Wankers, aren't they? They're wankers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It might be something like, like people who are like obsessed with FPL. They like being right. They like calling it. I called it. I told you, and that's fine. And we all love that. It's always a great moment. But referees, is it a similar thing? Do they like being right?
Yeah. No, I think it's a power thing. I think it's like they're on the power trip.
They certainly don't want to be liked, do they? They're not bothered about that.
Yeah, it's not like they want, and it's not like we're policemen. You might prefer the same thing at policemen, but you could say that there are some policemen out there that they feel like they're doing a good job and that they make the world a bit safer, right? Mm. Whether you agree with that or not is not the point. It's that some of them may feel that way. But the refs, they're not making the game better, are they? If anything, they're making it worse. They're breaking up play. They're calling offside decisions. They're intruding into the fabric of the game through VAR. They just make everything worse.
They're not really getting a chance to. At the top level, they're like, I love spoiling people's fun. And then there's a machine doing it. That's annoying. You get to the top level. We've got one more. I've got a couple saved for another week. Elliot Lacey. I told a ref once he was in the wrong job. You're in
the wrong job, mate.
You're in the job. And he responded saying that I was too. Fair to say he had me there. Well, this is where you've got that wrong, Elliot. Because you could have gone, well, no, I paid to do this. You're getting paid to do this. So it's not a job for me, mate.
This is a leisure activity. I don't go up to you, referee, and you're swimming and go, well, you're in the wrong job.
Yeah.
Get out of the swimming pool.
Sorry, I've got one more actually for this week.
Bowling with the missus. The leisure activities.
Leo said, new phrase to the ref. New phrase to the ref? One phrase to the ref, or whatever he's saying. He will go to the ref and go, you all right, mate? Like concerned. You all right, passive. Mate? Yeah, so passive. Really good.
That's good.
Ref, are you okay? He's just running. He's like, what? Amazing.
You okay?